Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is a collaboration video, the Hooked on Wreaths Fall Edition, and today is the intro video. I'm doing this collaboration with Lori from Lori Hooks, and I'll have all of her links down below. And what me and Lori decided to do, it's a year-long collaboration, and we are going to make wreaths for every season. So we are halfway through our collaboration because we have already done the spring wreath and the summer wreath, and I will have the playlist linked down below if anybody missed some of those videos and wants to see what we made for spring and summer. But today is all about the fall wreath. So we ran into a little bit of a hiccup when it came to the fall wreath. Lori had a bit of a household, I want to say injury, but that's not the right word. She had like a flood in her house, like something broke. Like, she has a video that explains everything, and I will find it and link it down below. But she had this flood, and she's had like massive stress, and like she's had to like find temporary home, and it's just been, you know, her life has been in an upheaval. So we decided to kind of float the fall wreath to just another time so that, you know, she could de-stress and work through this and not have to worry about making the wreath. But she contacted me and so she's feeling all these fall vibes. I am outside, guys, so you may hear some wind noise, and I'm sorry because the wind is coming this way, and I believe the microphone is on this side. Sorry. But she contacted me, and she's feeling all the fall vibes, and she is ready to sit down and just work on something fun. Yeah, so we are going to be working on the fall wreath, and this is the intro video. So what kind of wreath am I going to make? Well, I don't have like a specific pattern for a wreath, but I have two wreaths that I'm going to draw some inspiration from. The first one is a pattern, and it's on Ravelry. It's a paid for pattern, but it is, and I'll pop in a picture, this like scarecrow wreath. And I really like the concept of the scarecrow. However, I just don't like her scarecrow. Nothing wrong with her scarecrow. It just is not what I picture in my head. And then the other wreath, and I'll pop it over here, is by I Am Branching Out. And I believe that she uses like a mix mash of other people's crochet patterns to make her own. So these are the two wreaths that I'm going to draw inspiration from. I definitely know that I want the scarecrow, but I want like the whole scarecrow. Like, I want a body of a scarecrow, like he's sitting on the wreath. And I know that I want some leaves, and I know that I want some mushrooms. Like, I want some like vegetation, I guess. So I do know that. And that's about as far as I've got, guys, other than the wreath form. So I have this wreath form right here. I believe I got this from either Joanne or Michael's. I am not really sure. But it's a number 12 wreath. And, oh, it could have been Hobby Lobby. I don't know. But it says it's 11.7 inches. So not quite 12, but pretty much we're going to go with 12. So it is white. I don't know why, because most of them were green. I wish I had a green one, but I had this one on hand. And this is going to be a stash buster. So I'm going to use everything that I already have without having to purchase anything else, which is what I've done for my last ones. So I got my wreath form, And I have the yarn I want to use for the cover. It's this yarn right here. I think it's just gorgeous. It's got those fall vibes going on. It's got the gold and the blue and the brown. And this is a big twist yarn. Now it is a number 5 bulky, so it's probably going to work it fast. It's going to look thick and chunky, which is, in my mind's eye, looks good. Does it translate? I don't know. But it's Big Twist Static, and it is in the colorway Dusty Blue Multi. Now I got this yarn, it was in a bag from the Goodwill, like, you know, one of those big bags. A gentleman I work with, his wife found it at the Goodwill, and she got it for me. And it had like a bunch, it has 2 full skeins of this yarn in it. And that was the only full skeins of yarn. The others are just like partial skeins of different yarns, which would make, you know, a good scrappy something. So that's what I've been saving them for. I didn't really know what I wanted to use this for, but now I do. So I'm thinking, because number 5 says to use a 4.5 millimeter hook, so I'm thinking either a 5 millimeter or a 6 millimeter. I'm not sure. But step 1 is going get myself a nose job with a wreath form. So the first order of business is going to be to cover this wreath form with this yarn, and I am going to crochet. I'm not going to wrap, which wrapping is does a good job, because I did make a wreath like that once before. So if you don't want to crochet the wreath form, you know, and sew it on, you can always go the route of just wrapping the yarn around it. It looks just as good, you know, it looks good too. And especially if it's like a multicolor yarn or like a confetti yarn, it's going to be like really, really pretty. So that's always an option if you want a crocheted wreath, but you'd rather work on the crochet bits than actually crochet around the wreath. But I think I'm gonna crochet him a circle. So that is what I'm going to be working on. So the next time that you see me will be like an update video. So this, because we are doing the fall one a little bit different than the others, our time schedule might be a little different. So I'm not going to say come back in 2 weeks, because it might only be a week, or it might be 3 days, or it might be, you know, 2 weeks. I don't know. We have not really decided. It's going to be very fluid and very fun. It's going to be very light and very stress-free, this yarn wreath is, because let me tell you, fall is my jam. I don't know if you guys can see, but I do love the fall. I've still got to see right there, I've still got my spring flowers out. Have to hunt out my fall flowers, but I love to decorate for the fall. I love the feeling of fall. I love the smell in the air during the fall time. I just love everything about it. I just do. So I can't wait to make this wreath. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you know what else I can't wait? I can't wait to see what kind of wreath that Lori picks out to make. I'm super excited. So I will have her intro video linked down below, so that you guys can go and check her out and see what she's doing, and give her tons and tons of love, and send positive thoughts her way. And yes, just bless her heart. That flood, I mean, that had to be so stressful. So just send positivity, love, and light all Lori's way, and I will link her down below. So I am going to go find out what Lori's going to be working on, and I'm going to crochet a little bit. So I will see you guys in the progress video. So until then, bye guys.